Hello friends, Mary Fredericks, Independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. And I'm doing a little series on the Designer Series paper, which they're all so beautiful in the new annual catalog. This is Countryside Inn, which is what my focus is today. It's on page 63 in the annual catalog. And then other than that, I'm going to use a couple of the dies here, stylish shapes and tailor-made tags. If you don't have anything like this, these are two that I think you would really get a lot of use out of. It has that nice edging stitching on it. So let's go ahead and look at some of the things I've done. This one gives you an idea of how pretty the papers are. Honestly, folks, you can do most anything with these papers. Just put them on your, just use up all your scraps and put it together in all kinds of different ways. Here's the one using the bunny punch that's still in the catalog. Of course, this one, our famous Z folds, and always fun to do a Z fold card. This one, to me, oops, what's that? This looks like a patchwork quilt, and this paper really lends itself well to that quilting look. And again, you could just cut, and I think I just cut squares here. I think it was like 1 1/4. But you could just, could also use the die cut machine to do those. So here's another one using the bird punch. Very simple, nothing to it. My focus today is going to kind of be on using the teacup or the coffee cup. And if anybody knows me, I'm crazy about drinking coffee. Latte, espressos, iced or hot, doesn't matter. I love them all. So this teacup, cup of tea, was in the last catalog, and sadly it's not available anymore. But if you have it, it works well with this set. I think these papers just cry out to be old world China teacup look. Now, if you don't have that, I thought, well, what could you do? And I'm going to put together a card using the coffee or tea idea without having that time for tea die. So this one's going to be a little more of a modern look, but still kind of old world. So I'm just putting my pieces together. And I think you can see here the dimensions are pretty simple. Once you get past the back layering piece, it doesn't really matter exactly what your dimensions are. So this was kind of fun. I used the paper and I cut a little picture out here instead of putting words for my picture frame. And then of course these die cuts have the nice, I don't know if you can see it, with the nice stitching on the edge. And when you put them together like this, you get a nice little frame. And so that's what we're going to do here. Just tack that on to frame our little bird. Okay. And then he's just going to go up here on the wall to make a picture. So I'll put it right here. Now for this teacup, you notice that's different. We don't have a coffee cup or a tea cup in the new catalog, which was so sad for me. So I found a way to make one without just using a punch. So I'm just cutting the cup here. You see it makes the cup base, and then use the smaller punch to make a bit of a, just cut it twice. Once there, once here, and that's how I got my handle for the cup. Can you see that? And then I tacked it on the back. Now, I thought the cup needed a little bit of a border on top, so I used a few pieces of my scraps there. And this is kind of a cheat, but I think it works. A way to make a coffee cup. And then see if I can do this without, I'm going to use the marker blend and see if I can make a little steam coming up. There you go. And again, I use the tailored tags, as I mentioned, and we're just going to stick this here, let it be kind of loose. And that's our tea bag. So that's it. And you see, this was another way to make a card, a coffee time card or a tea time card. So I hope this was fun. Thanks for coming. Bye.